I have Shawn Austin joining us for Country Party. Not only has his new song, Send It My Way, been climbing charts, but he was also featured on a recent episode of Songland. For those that are unfamiliar with the show, can you give them a brief description of it?
It's an opportunity for songwriters to pitch their song to a new artist. So every episode is a different artist. In our case, it was for Florida Georgia Line. And then if you get lucky enough to make it to the final three, you work with one of the judges/producers, who are Esther Dean, Ryan Tedder, and Shane McAnally. And you tweak the song that you pitched for that artist, just in hopes that they select that song to be their next single.
Yeah, I think that this concept is particularly interesting because we don't really get to see the songwriting process. It's a rare occurrence. So this kind of shows us a little glimpse of what it's like behind the scenes.
I love it. Like you said, to highlight how the process works from inception to final product. This is a very supercharged version because normally you're not necessarily tailoring a song for an artist, let alone an artist like Florida Georgia Line, and you're not benefited by the expertise of the legend producers. It just shows how songs evolve.
Well, when you first walked on stage, you looked cool as a cucumber. What were you really thinking?
There's a lot of anxiety. It's like that typical hurry up and wait of TV.
Right.
So you're sitting there waiting to go, and then the lights come up and the camera rolls, and you don't really have an opportunity to be nervous anymore. It's kind of like you're in there, you've got a job to do. Now, the minute you walk out of there, it hits you that you just sang in front of FGL and Esther, Ryan, and Shane. It's surreal as I watched several deer in the headlights moments.
And like you're saying, this was highlighted glimpse, or how it's not completely natural because it is for TV. But this is kind of like a performance that you're not used to because it's in such an intimate setting, and the big stars are on the other side of the table.
Very thankful that I have a bit of a background with playing live, but it's just different when you pitch songs. You're just sending a track in to somebody to listen to, and they're going to come back and say yes or no. This is not only a kind of showing off a song that I've been part of, but I'm also, in a sense, showing myself off too. Or then you think this is for TV, and the number of people that watch it, there's a lot that goes through your head. Really happy on the way it turned out. I got nothing but good things to say about the whole process.
That's awesome. So what was the reasoning behind the song that you chose?
When you pitch onto Songland, first off, you don't know if you're even going to get picked. So it was amazing to be picked. And then you don't know who you're pitching to. So we felt that this one was going to be a song that was going to be the easiest to massage to whoever the artist might have been. In this case, with being Florida Georgia Line, we had to take it a little more to that pop direction. Madeline Merlot's episode with Lady A, they're a little more of that roots country sound.
And this song, has it been in the vault for a while, or is it one that you came up with kind of recently?
In December of 2018, so it's been in the tank for a little bit. Kind of the fun thing with songs, every song has a different life, and this one's going to have a very different life, so it's fun to watch where it goes next. It's going to be pitched around to other artists, and I'm sure the song is going to evolve some more, and we'll see where it lands.
Yeah, that's interesting to see where it ends, but also, too, even if you decide that you don't really want to put it out there, it will always be special to you now for this reason alone.
Absolutely, and to be honest, if through notes that it's making now, if it doesn't land anywhere, and I get the opportunity to record it myself, I would do it in a heartbeat.
So the camera showed you sitting down with Esther Dean to go through it. What was that like?
She's amazing. It was a masterclass in songwriting. It was just an amazing experience. Country's what I lean to the most. So to have something that's much more pop and R&B driven, finding new ways to write, new ways to find hooks, new ways to add interest to songs, new ways to make your own song better and push yourself to make a better song. She's amazing at what she does, and it was a true privilege to have that chance.
So it was called Ain't Going Nowhere, and it morphed into Lean On, and then you got to perform it again after you guys reworked it. Were you more or less nervous that second time?
Probably about the same. The stakes are a little bit higher now, right? And you're pitching something that's brand new all over again, and I want to make Esther proud. That whole panel and FGL, such good people that they do kind of put your mind at ease a little bit. They're talented as they are. They're just a good hang.
Yeah, right from the get-go, everybody seemed to be like bopping along to it and writing notes. And if I was in your shoes, it'd be instant satisfaction to see how pleased they were right off the bat.
Yeah, well, you realize that they're just songwriters first, like all of us. So even though they're much more successful in those fields, it's such an opportunity for them to give their insight and their wisdom that it's a win-win all around.
And Brian Kelly said that it has been upgraded, and I like that word because it's something that's already good, and then you just like tweaked it and gave it that extra little boost. So I don't know, that word just kind of stuck with me.
Yeah, I think that's what songwriting is about, is just trying to elevate a song to its best potential.
What can we expect from you next?
Well, we got our new single, Set It My Way, out right now, and that's kind of kicking off a whole new EP, which is going to be released over the next few weeks, track by track. I was excited to have a big season of being live, but given that that's going to be on the back burner for a bit, the next best thing is just sharing some new tunes with everyone, and I just hope everyone kind of digs it.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to hear what's next from you and what all you've got up your sleeve. I know you're busy, so I'm going to let you go, but thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Thanks, bye.